Hello everybody, ASMR Sports here. You may be asking yourself, what in the hell is that noise? Although if you are an adult, you probably know, because it's a washing machine that I set just before I started this, and then realized, oh crap, it's going to be making noise. So in any event, today's kind of a fun one. We're going to do some old school rack packs. I have an assortment of 3 of them here. One is 89 Bowman. This is the first year that Topps began doing Bowman after 30 some years of not doing any Bowman. Of course, now Bowman is one of their major products. This is an 88 Donruss rack pack. This one's kind of cool because it has the pricing on it. $1.29 for this rack pack. I think that I actually have a 87 Donruss rack pack. I'm gonna have several of them, but I was looking at one recently, and I think those were like 99 cents or $1, maybe just over $1. So that's quite an increase from 87 to 88. Got a nice Bo Jackson on there. That would have definitely been worth $1 or $2 back in the day. And then the last one is this 89 Fleer rack pack, which is kind of a fun one because 89 Fleer is the year that the Bill Ripken F-Face card came out. The error with the F-Face on it is actually quite that's the sound of water draining out of the washer. Anyways, the error, the original Bill Ripken F-Face card is pretty hard to come by, and you can still get maybe down to $20 or something for those. They're in good condition. And then there's like a bunch of variations, but mostly I think it's the black box. But, for those of you who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, which might be a fair number of you, because I've been noticing a lot of comments say I have no idea about sports at all, but I like your videos, which I appreciate, although I do feel a little bit bad for people who are watching these things and have no idea what I'm talking about. Not that I have expertise in everything I'm doing, but I don't know. I just think if I was not into sports, I would not be interested in this stuff at all. In any event, it also makes me want to do more kind of non-sports stuff, which I may in the future. But anyways, in 1989, Fleer. This is the 1989 Fleer. There was kind of a scandal because one of the cards released in this set when it first came out was a card of Bill Ripken, and that's Cal Ripken Jr.'s brother. And anyways, Bill Ripken was holding a bat. You could see the end of the knob on the card, and it appeared to say "fuck face" on the card, and people realized this at some point early on, and Fleer, realized it as well, and immediately started printing an alternate version of that card, which had a black box over it. Although, what's interesting about the situation is that Fleer actually ended up, they did like a white box, they did like a little cut over it, they did a few different variations to kind of cover it up. And I imagine it's because they had like multiple printing plates, and just sort of wanted to get the that's just my guess. But anyways, there's variations, and you can look this up. Look up Bill Ripken error card, and you'll see lots of information on this. Anyways, I have one of those cards somewhere, and 89 Flair is still kind of interesting product because of that card, which is still, sort of well known and recognized by anybody who was collecting cards back then. So it's kind of fun. Anyways, I'm gonna open, I think, 89 Bowman first. So both of these 89 products have the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card in it, which is cool. I feel like I'd never get enough, there's Gary Carter, never get enough of Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards, even though they're pretty much, that's a sweet looking Bo Jackson. I remember that card from back in the day. Man, when these came out, it's kind of funny, I got a Bo Jackson there, and there's a Bo Jackson on his 88 Donruss, but good lord, Bo Jackson was such a good player, and his cards were so hot during like 88 and 89. You just couldn't believe it. I mean, the base cards, those 88 and 89 cards were like, you could get $1 or $2 easy in cash money for those cards. Never mind his like rookie cards from 86 and 87. Those things were like $8-10. Much more for the 86 Topps traded card, which was his only 86, I think. Think about that. No, I guess he had an 86 Donruss the rookies card as well. There's Mike Schmidt, great Hall of Famer. So these Bowmans, these 89 Bowmans were the only Bowmans, only modern Bowmans that were this kind of tall boy size. They're, I don't know, about 1/4 of an inch taller than see if I can find, well, like this card, look at it's a fair bit taller, this is the size of card, that baseball cards used to be back in the early 50s, like 52 Topps. And a lot of the early 50s Topps, there's Bill Ripken, speak of the devil. Anyway, so there's Cal Ripken. It's funny, I got both the Ripken brothers. And there's our reprint card of Yogi Berra. That's a 1948 Bowman Yogi Berra rookie card right there. I actually have an original of that card. Picked that up a fair while ago. Alright, sorry, I had to get a garbage can moved over. So yeah, the large size of these kind of make them a pain in the ass, because, nobody has sleeves that are this size. Although I really should get a pack of sleeves that are that size, because sometimes I have like vintage cards. My throat's going on me today. Sometimes I have vintage cards that I want to have, put in sleeves. Alright. Next we're going to do the 88 Donruss. We're going to save our 89 Fleer for the last of the day. Look at that, Donnie Baseball. Yeah, I got Donnie Baseball there too, so pretty slick stuff. Alright, there's our puzzle piece. It's a Stan Musial puzzle this year. Tommy Gregg. Alright, there's another Gary Carter. Boy, I'm getting a lot of repetition. Great Fred McGriff. I feel like Fred McGriff should have a serious shot at the Hall of Fame. given that Harold Baines recently got in. McGriff was a bona fide superstar for much of his career. Put up some pretty huge numbers. Didn't have as long, I think, a career as Harold Baines, but definitely had some really great seasons. His overall numbers, career numbers, were not like super great compared to other Hall of Famers, but standards for career numbers seem to be going down with each Hall of Fame vote. Alright, let's get into these 89 Fleer. I've got actually a whole, whoa, that's crazy. I've never seen that before. These are like individual cello wrapped. Man, that's cool. I have opened, I swear I've opened some rack packs of 89 Fleer before, and as I was just about to say, I have a whole box of these that I recently got, and I have never seen the individual wrapping before. That is pretty slick. I like that. You know, it helps keep things just a little, another layer of protection for the corners and everything. And if you're opening these old rack packs or cello packs or wax packs, you're really looking for top condition cards. That's the only thing that's got any value, is if you get a, kind of a PSA 10 of a Hall of Famer, or one of the good rookies like a Griffey. There's definitely a market for that stuff. So this is pretty cool. I had no idea that they did that. I'm learning something, and I know these old kind of baseball products pretty dang well. But I've never seen that before. Very cool. Alright, Tom, another Mike Schmidt. We got a Mike Schmidt in every product. I suppose we're gonna get a Gary Carter too. Why not? Got a Gary Carter and everything else. Paul O'Neill, great Yankee player. And there's a subset for the record. Greg Maddux, of course, a Hall of Famer. Great card there. Boy, these are packed really tightly. Kind of hard to get open. I opened the other one with scissors, but I was going to try to do this without that for those of you who like the sounds of pack opening. But it seals so tight, you feel like you got to really tug it to break the cellophane. I don't want to wreck the cards. Alright, Don Baylor. Flip that. Okay. Jim Presley. It's Coleman. Boy, these are starting to get really off center. Okay, no sign of our Griffey or of Calvin J. Yeah, there's another kind of scandal card in here in this set, which is the 89 Fleer, Randy Johnson. Now, Randy Johnson's card is a photo of him standing in a stadium, and behind him is a scoreboard with a, kind of advertising panel on it, and the advertising panels for Marlboro cigarettes. And so Fleer at some point decided they didn't want to have that, show, so they did a variety of things to try to kind of darken that up or black it out. And so there's a bunch of different kind of variations of that Randy Johnson. Some are really rare, some are not, and that's kind of cool. That's Joe Girardi. He was the manager of the Yankees for quite a number of years, including their 2009 World Championship year. So kind of cool to get his rookie card with the Cubs. Doesn't look like we are going to get any of our retired cards out of that 89 Fleer. So that's kind of a bummer, but, you know, odds were against it. So, no shocker there, but we got lots of fun Hall of Famers, and a few of these I'll put in my player collections. Or I guess not really collection, but my box of cards sorted by Hall of Fame player. And then of course I have a entirely separate collection of Don Mattingly's. Of course I have thousands of these like common ones from the 80s, but well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned a little bit. I certainly learned a little bit about these 89 Fleer rack packs, so that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to check the box that I got and see if they're like that as well. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.